And action.
Hello, my name is Richard Burke. I'm here to demonstrate a system which is we're currently we're designing it for New Zealand. This is the hospitality version of it, so this is for hotels, resorts, B&Bs. So we're using Starlink. This is one of the best things we can get, and this is where we're recommending everybody uses at the moment in Samoa, New Zealand, maybe certain areas that are rural. So Starlink's giving us the internet. I'm not using fibre, just using this Starlink. So the Starlink comes down and goes into our main comms room. Now this is a demonstration site. We just rigged it out today to show you. But in our main comms room, we have our main router, which is connected to the Starlink. That's the router that controls everything. It controls the network, the Wi-Fi, manages the internet coming in, controls the CCTV cameras, the whole health of the networks, controls the captive portal and tickets to sell, or tokens to sell to guests. You can charge your guests. And also, if you need it, door access. So we'll just go a quick 5 minutes around this. So that router is connected to the Starlink, but it's also connected to external Wi-Fi access points. Now the reason we have external access points is, there's a bloody chainsaw again, is because these buildings are all made of bricks and concrete, and it's very hard to get Wi-Fi signal from anywhere else. We can't lay cables inside, but we can get Wi-Fi signal through the windows. Now, run from the main router, a cable, to this wireless access point. This wireless access point is beaming Wi-Fi from the internet throughout this lower area and through the top area. And we're getting, because we've still got walls and things to go through, we're getting around about 50 megabits per second in most of those rooms, which is pretty good because it's a guest network and you're only going to want them to be on 10 or 20 anyway. So we're actually beaming the internet into there. Now the other thing we're doing is we've got another building which is all the way down there, which we can't lay a cable to. So we need to be able to get our Starlink internet data and our guest Wi-Fi network and our internal staff network and our CCTVs over to that building. Now we're going to do that using an RF bridging technology. Now this is a multi-point system. So this is called a rocket, and this will allow up to about 100 different endpoints to talk to it. It's omnidirectional, so it will spread out around a large area. You go up to, depending on the area you have, about 5 kilometers, 3-4 miles, without too much difficulty. It needs line of sight, and I'll take you to where it's going. So this is actually beaming Starlink internet to the other building over there. So show me the other building? Yeah. So we're going to go over there. Right, let's stop changing. So here is a receiving device from that rocket. This is a single point radio network receiver transceiver, and that's taking internet from internet, guest Wi-Fi, everything, CCTV, from that rocket over there. It's coming in and it's giving us internet to this external access point here. Excuse the cable. You have to have power, and the power is provided by this Ethernet cable, power over Ethernet. That box there is now beaming out around about this, and it's giving between 20 and 50 megabits per second to this layer of building here, and this corner. We've also got, and this goes penetrating right through to the back rooms, so the back bedrooms are getting it as well. We've also configured a couple of CCTV cameras. So that one's pointing down there, as you can see this one's pointing up here. These are connected to our NVR via the RF link and the switch. So if we go back up here, we'll show you the CCTV. Here we've got a couple more cameras. So this is like the main room, that's a main building, that's building B, distance, RF network. A cameras are coming into here with these two cameras as well. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. So here's the NVR, actually, just this is the NVR. This is your main router. Controls your internet, controls your Wi-Fi, controls your guest network, controls your staff network, your POS network, but also controls your CCTV and handles the recording. You don't need a separate box. So if I just maximize flies. This is a sort of display you can have on your office wall. It's only 4 cameras here. The interesting thing we've got with this is we've got one large pane, and this large pane will switch to where any movement comes from the 4 cameras. So these are the 4 cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4. If a movement's detected in any of these cameras, it will switch to this big pane. Now I can go into this. Do you want to go into a video, the voice? Can you go into the voice? So I can go into this and I can actually zoom in and see what's going on. Live, anytime. On any of the cameras. Now see, we just had a movement because Chen just moved. And we'll see him in a moment walking in. Where is he? Oh, here he comes. There we go, so switched in there. So now I can click on that and I can watch what he's doing. Oh, where's he going? He's going somewhere else. Oh, there's 2 young ladies. Oh, there he is. Now, what I can do here is I can turn on sound. You've got 2-way audio. We can hear the chainsaw. Hey Chen, wait, give us a wave. There we go. So if that was an intruder, I could see the intruder come up on my screen, click, and I can instantly talk to him and just say, what are you doing, get off, you're being watched, you're being recorded, etc., etc. The other thing that the cameras will do, I mean, it's fully configurable, there's a lot more options. You can detect movements of people, vehicles, animals, and you can shut off, I don't care about animals, so you shut that off. I only want to see vehicles in this bit. But I want to see people up here, so this bit here, I want to know if a car is driving here. I don't care about people. That's gone. All right, let's try this one. So if a car comes here, I want to know about it. But I don't care about people. So I set that area there to identify people. Up here, I'm interested in people, but not vehicles. Sorry, so vehicles down here, people up here. And then I can get an alert. And all my alerts are available through the same screen. And I can see, oh, there's the ladies went past. What did they do? So this is when the ladies walked past earlier, and I can just review what happened. I can get an alert for that. If I configure it, I can get an alert that says, oh, at this time, this date, somebody's gone past, beep, beep, beep. Then I can go in, I can talk to them, or I can review it later on. But I'm going to get an alert on my phone if I set it up, saying somebody's here. But I can do it so that it's only at times and places where I need to know. So if it's just general traffic every day, I don't care. So I won't get an alert, but I will get an alert if I need to know. All that's totally configurable, and also here on the same device, same screens, I can see what my network's doing. So I can see all the devices on my network, and I can see users who are connected. Who's connected? There we go, somebody connected. And I can see what they're doing. So they're using, they've been on Google Play, Xvideos, they've been on Google Pornhub. Somebody's been, I don't know, I'm not going to ask. Never mind. But I can see what they're doing. If I wanted to, I can click on it and say, well, I don't like that. And I can block them, disable them, remove them completely from the network. So if I disable them, that person will stop working. I can see the health of my RX, this is my RF network here. This is the radios we were looking at earlier. I can see my cameras are all online, and I can see what my switches are doing and my access points. I can see, these are all my users, these are what they're connected to. So I've got all these users here, and they're connected to these different access points. Now what that means is I can detect where a user is according to what access point that user's on. So I will get the knowledge of a user moving around. So if I ever had to, for example, find out if somebody had done something bad in the pool, and we had a pool camera or a pool access point, I could prove that they were there at that time. If you had a camera, you can prove what they've done. Now we have within this also the ability to, do you want to do the login thing again? Yeah. I can actually charge my guests by giving them vouchers or by charging them online, or I can make it free. Now I can give them a set of vouchers, and I can create new vouchers at any time through here. And I can make it a single user, I can make it multiple users for a family, they might have children who have multiple devices, or I can make it unlimited. I give the vouchers a name, I'm going to call it test, we'll call it vid 3, for the sake of it. I'll make it a single user this time. I can configure how long this person is allowed to stay on the network. There's hours, minutes, days. I can give them a data limit, so I can limit the amount of data they use. I can limit their speeds, I can limit that to 10 megabits download. I can limit it to whatever I want to, so that they can't flood your network and they can't utilize too much, so just share it with other people. And once I've done that, I can just add the token, and it will generate the tokens, all these tokens, and I can just go and, I can print them out on any printer, and they come out in an A4 screen, you can just cut them out and give them to people. Or you can sell them to people. And that's probably more to the point of doing this. You sell your tickets, it's $10, pounds, whatever it is, and then you give it to them, they've got it for 4 hours. We can also restrict where they can use the Wi-Fi. So walk-in guests, for example, may only be allowed to use Wi-Fi from the restaurant. So all the other access points are blocked from that guest network. That guest can only access in the restaurant. If he wanders off or outside the premises, it stops. Totally and utterly configurable. So Chen's going to show us the landing page. So when they take that token, they try jumping on your network. You can explain this one, Chen?
Yeah. Sure. So after the tokens are created, the guests can purchase or get these vouchers, and they can just connect to the Wi-Fi. So we currently have it set as someone a guest, so they can just connect to it, and this should automatically open the login page. So the login page can be customized to fit the client's needs or requirements. We can put any photos they want. We can put their logo, any terms and services that they want. And once they get this voucher, they can log in and access this Wi-Fi. So if I can have a voucher code I can use?
Give me 10 talent.
Yeah, I'll purchase
$10, $100, whatever. Try 56454.
56454.
99469.
99469. So after entering the code, they can just start exploring, and it says incorrect voucher.
Okay, try 27803.
27803.
17005.
17005. And there we go. We are automatically logged in, and it should automatically redirect to a website or a web page that the client wants for this redirect. So we can put anything like specials or deals for that particular day, or any room or specials that they have for that particular day or week. So we can redirect to any link.
Can we advertise things we might want to sell?
Yeah, they can also advertise.
Can we put rules up that walking guests can't use the pool?
Mm-hmm. We can put all those.
Can we put health and safety things on that page?
Yeah, terms and conditions.
So anything we want to tell a customer.
Yeah, if they have rental cars, we can also put those here.
Excellent. So promotions.
Yeah, promotions. So that's it. We are not connected to the Wi-Fi.
So there we go. It's as simple as that. We can take Wi-Fi from Starlink, where you can't get good fibre. We can take it through to access points, allow us to get into buildings. We can take it to other buildings using RF network without having to lay cables. We can charge your customers by giving them tokens, and you can configure that for duration, type of customer, anything you want to do with that. We can get your CCTV coming from the same box and manage the CCTV. We can do everything. Oh, and the other thing is we haven't got it here, but we can do door access. So if you want electronic door codes and keys and fobs, or you want to give people the access to the swimming pool, which might be locked, you could enter a code on there or give them a key thing, and they can gain access to it then. So people don't have it, can't gain access. You can put them on every door so that your guests can have a nice little electronic key thing. And it's all managed through the same box. So that's about it. I'm Richard Birch, and this is what we're calling business in the box at the moment. But it's an entire holistic, all-in-one CCTV, Wi-Fi, guest network, door access, security system in one place with one command and control center that you can take with you anywhere. I can run this network and dozens of others from my mobile phone. I can support all of my customers wherever I am in the world without any problem. Thank you very much.